Hey, it's Jordan with TYT Politics, and I'm here with BJ, your elder and a spiritual leader here in the Hunkpampa tribe. I probably botched the pronunciation, but and I know that you have a very powerful story dating back all the way to when you were a child that kind of shows similarities to here, the government making promises to Native Americans and then not fulfilling it. Can you kind of talk about your tribe and kind of your upbringing, what promises were made to you, and how did the U.S. government let you down?
My name is BJ Kidder, Hunkpapa Lakota, Standing Rock, and going back to the water. And back when I was a younger kid, like maybe 6 or 7, I remember them flooding the Missouri River out, and then they could have did it in the spring. Then they made these promises of building us home, giving us free electricity. But as time went on, that just got pushed away. They flooded our land. And there's times that I was in there, we had to live in a tent when it was like 30, 40 below. They lied again. They didn't care about us freezing again, no homes again. The Corps of Engineers lied. They could have did this in the spring while it's warm, but no, they chose to do it in the harshest weather to the people again. You know that. But yet our way, we forgive them. It's hard, but we stand up. We learn from this because it's been handed down. The government's constantly stepping on us for some reasons, like we're a bug or something, that we don't have feelings, but yet we stand up. We walk our way, we pray. Hopefully things will change. And going back to the Sundance again, it's this way. We have all these colors. We have the red, the white, the black, the yellow. These are for all the people that we dance for. 4 days, no food, no water. We're blowing our whistle. So they can be as one to understand these simple things. You can't be abusing Mother Earth. And this is what we're dancing for people to come together and to understand it. And this is how we've been handed down as we live our life. Is hard, but yet we got to continue this way of life. And yet, it's unexplainable how we pray and how we do things. Now the Catholics are involved, and they've seen our way of praying, and that it's more powerful. Now they are saying they're sorry. And I got beat up because I spoke Lakota or did things. They made me kneel in a corner on peas and rocks and put a big dunce hat on me. And the priest beat me up, knocked me over to death. I wet my pants. I had to walk like 6 miles through the snow along the river. And this is how cruel the government forced the Catholics, or, I see them as one, to hurt us for what? It doesn't make sense on what they've done to us. Yet we're still here. Yet we're fighting for something that unreal. I mean, we need this. Everybody needs us to live. But yet the government sees it as a money-making deal. I see it as they're going to bottle it again, like what they're doing. My grandfather said that when you get my age, he said, you're going to have to buy water, he said. And this time came, and it hit me. Gee, buy water. My grandfather told me that when I was 6 or 7. He said the government's gonna destroy Mother Earth, and this is how they're gonna push it out slow. He said because they're destroying the water system, and now like what they're doing again, they're gonna destroy it. And my feeling is they're gonna go through with it no matter what. Just how that my feelings are. Like the apples, like they're the government. We've seen it so far as what they've been doing. They shot our people with rubber bullets. They said it doesn't harm them. It killed horses, and it pierced people. Now some of our people are going blind, and all we're trying to do is stop that pipe from going underneath the water. Why do they? It's simple. Stop it. Go by your treaties with the Supreme Court put down. How come you can't abide by what you wrote? Be a man. Honor that. Stand up. Say, hey, okay, we wrote this for them. Stop now. This is still our treaty land, all the way up to Bismarck. We never did nothing, said nothing. Yet there, it's ours yet. It's for all the people, this water, not us. And I'm glad you guys are here to push this on. But it's unreal what they're trying to do. I hope they don't push this through there. But the way it seems like, Trump, he's back in this oil line, so it's tough. Here, and this is the scary part, and a lot of them are saying, we're terminal, so we want to do something that's, we're going to do it, we're going to do it.
So the government, when they need something, they treat the Native Americans like a bug. When you were a kid, so you're sleeping out in a tent with family, in what, mother and dad, negative 50, 60. And now, when they were supposed to put this through a white neighborhood, the white people said no.
Yep.
They moved it here 5 minutes later. I know you guys are prayerful people, but from my perspective, I'd be pretty bitter about that. If Native Americans operate on prayer and Mother Earth, what do you think our government operates on? What are their principles?
Well, as I see it, they operate in on money, and greed, and so, like they said, they took our Black Hills. They put us there. They thought there was nothing there. Well, what did they do? They found gold. So again, it shows obvious money that dominates everything here. It doesn't matter who they step on. They're stepping, as you look back, they step on all the small people, it seems like, It doesn't bother them because of their government. And they wear the badge like, up here, it's so prejudiced. I lived here all my life. In Bismarck, man, they hide behind that badge, And they could, like I said, almost kill us, and it's okay, in which they did sometimes kill us, They pushed it under the rug, It's unreal. Where's the humanity in the people? Like I said, they got no feeling the way I see it, how I lived my life, and I had to fight my way through, It's just unreal, but I hope a lot of this goes a long way and stop what they're doing and stand up for what they put down in their treaties. Give it back, We're human too, Just do something right for once. Stick up for the Native people. We're human, like everybody else. We want to be equal too.
What's funny is when you hear in politics, you hear a lot of lines. My cameraman says bumper stickers. Yep. Like Trump ran on "Make America Great Again," and Clinton ran on "We're Stronger Together." Yep. And I always find these kind of laughable because you hear, "Oh, America's this shining city on a hill" and all this, and then you see out here like war crimes happening. And everybody turning a blind eye. Can you kind of talk about what the image our politicians like to put out about the country versus the reality?
It's just like you seeing it now. It's unreal. It's like overseas. We got razor wire and all these lights, and you have snipers sitting out in these hills. It's like it's unreal.
For unarmed people.
Yeah, and we don't have no weapons. And look at all the weapons they have. They're sitting up to 50 cals in their sniper rifle. We don't have nothing here. But why are they so scared of us again? We're just trying to fight for something that's going to help everybody here. But why? All I see is DAPL running everything because of money, Stop what they're doing. They're hurting our people. What really hurts me is when they pushed us, a few weeks back. Our elderly people, our ladies, long white hair, here comes the cop throwing them down, kneeling behind their heads and cuffing them. That's an elderly lady there. This is horrible stuff brought me back to the Wounded Knee, how they took their guns and shot them down like nothing. Boy, I had that, some of that anger came up. I felt we couldn't do nothing. They just kept pushing us back. And them to shoot horses, shoot people, tear gas. Our elderly's like 4 feet away with their tear gas guns, that had to hurt. And they laugh about it, pushing us back, along the river, that Turtle Island. They shot that one kid, and they're standing over there laughing at him, that went in his skin. He was coughing up blood. And what about this guy over here? He was DAPL. I'm the one that grabbed that rifle and started it. and he took off. So I called. I said, he's got a gun. Stop him. So they ran him off the road. And now look at what they're doing. They dropped all the charges on that kid. Now they got warrants, federal warrants on those guys that knocked that Dapo pickup into the water. They got federal warrants on these guys. Unreal stuff like that the government is doing. For what? Do the right thing. You know, have honor in your white society. You know.
And lastly, you know, I think the media predominantly, not I've been here a few times, but mostly they come if there's going to be a confrontation. You know, you saw CNN and all these people come in when the vets were here, and might be, you know, a shootout at the OK Corral. But now they're going to leave because, you know, to them the story's over. Other than the pipeline, what do you want viewers to know about the other issues that you guys are facing here, the economic issues, the social issues? I mean, I've been to Bismarck. I've seen the racism. I've been here. I see economically how you guys are not treated the same way as the white folk. Can you kind of talk about after the pipeline and all the spotlight goes away, what should people know?
I wish they would stop being so racist and stand up and, you know, treat us as equal. Why are they so negative against the native people? That really bothers me. And they're supposed to be smart, and yet we get called down. Sometimes I shoot back at them. They say, you know, why you here? I said, why don't you guys go back overseas and do your stuff over there? We're trying to live our good life here for everybody, and yet you're cutting us down for what? You know, does that make you feel any bigger or what? To say negative things to us. We don't do that to you. You know, we just want to be normal people and give us what's ours instead of taking from us all the time. You know, give us what we want to be treated honestly as a citizen, you know, like they made us citizens back in the days, you know. We just wanted to be treated equal.